thing that can make this dish better is a big chunk of bone marrow.
You don't need it. It's about want.
Please.
To the brisket gods.
Welcome to Restaurant Wars.
Celebrate the soul of cooking.
Who wants to eat?
We're pretty excited about tasting your space food.
I mean, NASA, chefs, creativity,
My adrenaline
genius,
is pumping.
Hello. That was season 19 of Top Chef. And if you've seen it and drooled over the dishes the chef Teston's cooked, brace yourself because our next guest is ready to galvanize our taste buds.
Excuse me.
That's a $50 word right there.
Yes. Props to the writers. Chef Boudeleau won Top Chef season 19.
Yeah, I did.
No big deal. He's also the executive chef at Manhattan's Huso. Huso?
Yeah, Huso.
There we go. Oh, he love the accent. Now he will be one of 4 chefs, representing Top Chef US in Bravo's Top Chef World All-Stars.
This is a big deal.
Epic.
I am a loyal fan of this franchise and this man. He joins us this morning to showcase some of his amazing talents behind his win. Chef, congrats!
Thank you. Thank you.
Snaps
Thank
to
you for having me on.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
It's a pleasure.
Yeah.
I said love the accent.
Yeah, Australian.
Ah,
I mean, they come from all over, these
Yeah.
top chefs.
look at this right here in New York
Yeah,
living.
Top Chef World All Stars.
So we were saying, these cameras are nothing compared to
No.
what you had to deal with.
Yeah, we get followed everywhere.
You got followed everywhere.
That's intense.
But you said you forgot the cameras are there or never forgot the cameras
Oh,
are
I
there?
forget the cameras are there all the time. You
Yeah.
know,
In the
zone.
you're just in the zone. When you get to ask to cook, you just cook, right?
Yeah.
Just like, it's just another day in the office, so
Just another day in the office.
Oh my god.
got people to feed.
Right, of course.
Yeah.
You watch this show?
I don't, but you know who does? Chris Giuliano. Big fan, my boyfriend, big fan.
Her boo. So it is stressful as a viewer to watch. Is there any point in the season where you were like, I think I got this?
Oh.
Or do you never let yourself get to that
It's very
point?
hard. You can never say that you got it because you just don't know. One small slip and then you can be gone.
Yeah,
So
yes.
I think the important part is not to slip.
Right. Before Tom Colicchio's like, yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
Oh, my
Too much
palms
salt.
are so...
Yeah,
Before
exactly.
Tom was like,
about that.
we love you, pack your knives and go. They weren't
Pack
sharp
your knives,
anyway.
pack your knives and go.
Look at that moment. Look at that moment.
It's literally
How
that
fantastic.
easy. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little bit of salt and you can go home.
But listen, I want to hear about your restaurant.
Yeah. So we have a small 12-seater restaurant. We do 8 courses, and this is some of the courses that we do.
Gorgeous.
Something that we have on
Please.
the menu before, which was I did in season 19. It's actually everything but the bagel.
Get out.
Sorry.
This fella right
This
here.
little- with the flour doohickey
Yeah,
on top.
exactly. So it was actually a homage to one of the great chefs in New York, Wally Dufresne. He did a dish which was WD-50. And,
50, sorry.
and then he did a dish that was a deconstruction of a Eggs Benedict.
Oh.
And so the challenge was to do something on that line. So I did an everything but the bagel.
Everything but
yeah,
the bagel.
exactly.
So what non-bagel items do we have here?
So we have tomatoes that have been marinated in white balsamic and olive
I
oil.
love the way you just said
Yeah,
tomatoes.
yeah, I know. We got some
Tomato.
lightly smoked salmon with salmon roe, and everything bagel croutons, like some capers and Alaskan salmon roe. So yeah, everything doesn't look like a bagel, but of course,
dumb
get
question,
into it.
but you can eat this?
Everything
is
you can
edible.
eat. Everything you can eat. Only
I'm not a
everything but
chef.
the bagel.
What made you come up with this
at the little
idea?
honeycomb
I know
thing.
you said.
Well, I
I'm gonna eat
think
the
being inspired by the surroundings, like it is New York.
Yeah.
We're known for it, so I thought doing my own little take on it, just like Wiley did about the Eggs Benedict. So yeah,
That's so good.
yeah,
Oh my God.
yeah, it's you get a tomato in there, and it just kind of like cleanses your mouth as well. So it's
Gosh,
really
that's
good.
delicious.
Yeah.
I want to eat this every day.
What's this
So-
delight? It's artwork. I
Oh,
mean,
thank you.
truly, what you make is artwork.
It is.
Yeah, so this is actually a take on a Austrian cake called Black Forest Gâteau.
Ah, yes.
So
Schwarzwälder
trying to make it look like a Black Forest by putting a
butterfly?
Yeah, butterfly, a little bit of moss, chocolate mousse. So on the bottom we have a white chocolate cremor, sour cherry jam. And then we actually have some pistachios roasted in sweet matcha, chocolate mousse. And then little cherry is actually, edible, made from cherry and chocolate ganache. And then a butterfly made from butter. Yeah.
Ha
that's
ha!
real.
Look at that.
Butterfly. Yeah.
Wow.
Everything ties in together.
That almost looks too beautiful to eat.
Well, you have to. You have
What
to
did you
it.
eat growing up?
What did I eat? I actually grew up in a Chinese restaurant when I was very young. So I ate Chinese food every day of my life, and
my
it was
God.
great. My dad, so that's how I got the name Buddha, because I was actually the same size of a Buddha. And then,
Oh no.
and then it stuck with me since I was 12 years old, and I've loved it ever since. But, you know, it reminds me of the times where I just, you know, fell in love with food and got to eat some of my dad's creations every day. It was absolutely incredible, and all the food I got to eat was amazing. So, you know, I think that really helped my palate
Sure.
later on in life.
You grew up in a restaurant, of course.
How wonderful is that?
I was just going to say, what a life. I wish I had it. In Australia, nonetheless.
Yeah, no.
Can we talk season 20?
Okay.
World All Stars.
Yeah, no. Super
That's
exciting.
a big. So first of all, for the uninitiated, you can't just show up to be the
No.
world Top Chef All-Star.
No, you can't, and you have to be like hand selected. So I'm very honored to be hand selected for the next season.
We have a clip actually.
Oh.
Okay, let's do it.
see
Here we
what
go.
got
Let's
you
do
there.
the sneak peek.
French cuisine is sauce. You are in Paris.
Somebody took my 2 pence from here. Are you yelling at me? Oh my.
Every single step that you make could be your downfall.
Alex Lee was waiting for us to show the clip so she could shove more food in her mouth, and it just fell. You see this, chef? Do you see? Do you see?
You got to delete it.
I'm still going to eat it.
All right, so that
Then
was
it's
a
on the floor.
sneak peek. It looks like bedlam all the time. Do you constantly hear a stopwatch in your head?
Oh, of course. You know, I think every day of my life is kind of like a stopwatch.
Right, sure,
You know,
when
I
you're
think
an
I feel like that with
entrepreneur, a
everyone.
chef,
Yeah,
business owner.
You know, it's a very tough competition for sure, and that's what they love to call it, a competition, and that's what it is at the end of the day. That you know, there's no scripts. It is what it is. If you can't plate something up, then you're going home.
Then you're going home.
Yeah.
Period. Full stop.
Very
Can't
tough.
take the heat, stay out the kitchen.
Yeah,
That's right.
exactly. That's what they say.
Oh my God. But here you are. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you
bringing
for
us.
the
You're
thank you
welcome.
for this.
Remind folks where the restaurant is, where they
Yeah,
can
so
go.
the restaurant is in the Upper East Side, 81st of Madison. Yeah, come check it out.
Come check it out.
Okay, well, I know what
Check
I'll be
it
doing.
out, yeah.
Top of my to-do list.
That's right. You can
If it's
also
anything
watch.
like this.
It's beautiful. Watch season 20 of Top Chef World All Stars this Thursday on Bravo.